Good afternoon. This is Richard with Alpha Environmental Services. This afternoon we are at 1074 West Lincoln Street, Woodburn, Oregon. Today is March the 23rd, year of our Lord 2017. Here's our house here, front door and all. Here we are we're kind of outside of the bathroom. Here we have a 4-inch cast iron pipe with a clean out access to it. We're going to go down into this pipe. Looks like we're leveling off right there. We will go ahead and reset to 0. And we'll scope out to the city main. Very odd. Kind of looks like rocks, or somebody made some sort of patch there on the bottom of the pipe. Got a couple of curves in here. Could be a transition. I'm doubtful that it's the city main at this point, but I can see the water is going down. We could just be doing a dive. We're going to kind of push through this, see what happens. Gotten to a point here where it just doesn't want to move anymore. Seeing the volume of water, it is likely we're in the city main, so I'm going to go ahead and go mark this spot. Not good in getting a good read in this position, so I'm going to pull back to some point where the camera head may be level so that it'll read correctly, possibly. Here's a horizontal position here, so we'll go see if we can locate this part. So I have that point marked. That is 5 foot below grade, and the X marks the spot, puts it in line with the manhole covers that can be seen in the street. So we're, best of our knowledge here, what's going on is that at this point it turns and goes downhill down into the sewer pipe rather than towards it. We're going to turn the water off on the house and then pull back, see if we can get a nice good view of this line. Actually, let's pull forward a little bit. What I was going to say is that it looks like we're in concrete line, transitioning through a concrete elbow to get to the street line, main. We've turned the water off in the sink in the bathroom. By the way, the kitchen sink didn't work. I typically use that. So here we are at about 58 feet, and we're now going to pull back through this line and take another good look at it. joints are coming at approximately every 10 feet. This does look like a 4-inch pipe. It reminds me of a concrete pipe, but it's a lot smoother. It may be another product such as transite concrete. Here's an elbow at about 13 feet. We're at about 8 feet here, and it appears to be some growth. It could be buildup, but it looks more likely to be growth, and that's over at on the right-hand side. We're going to go ahead and mark this. I'm going to push forward just a little. There we go, a little bit, right there. Okay. Is that on both sides? Well, probably. Okay. That is fairly close to the house here, and it's a little to the left. So at this point, it is prudent that I push back to the 12-foot point and where the elbow is. Please hold. Actually, stand by. This is the other side of that elbow. We'll mark this. We have that mark. That is at 2 foot 7 inches, heading in a direction towards the garage, but then I'm sure it's actually changing, going towards the street. We will now pull back some more. that's a rough area right there. That's really only 3.5 feet from this from our entrance here, and it doesn't look right. And then right after here, see, we kind of go into a little bit of a water spot. So between these two items, where the camera goes underwater for a moment, and then we have this apparent thing, and this right here. Also makes you wonder if some root or something grew up underneath the pipe and heaved it. But this, even though it's a minor section, it would be recommended to repair this. So I'm going to see if I can mark this spot right here. Got that marked. That is barely out of the hole right here, and it's 1 foot 6 inches down. So I'm going to go ahead and pull back here. See, we're at the front of the house. Here's that spot. Hold it like that, yeah. 1 foot 6 inches. Right there. There's the other two spots going over that way. And way out there by the truck, that's going to be where the connection to the city main is. This concludes this video scope. We have a mostly good looking pipe, but with a few minor issues. We'll discuss it further in the report. Thank you.